Hello, you secret lemonade drinkers. Jim Sterling here, and this is Kholat. It's a horror game, I think. Or something like that. People are calling it a horror game, so it must be a fucking horror game. It's, scary. Yesterday I mentioned I was a little bit under the weather. That's progressed.
56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain.
Just listen to this guy, he knows what's going on.
Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Siakal. It was their last stop.
Alright.
3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies.
And a whole bunch of trees that had been punched down.
With cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic.
There's a joke about survival
What could terrify
games.
them so much?
Sorry, I'll let him talk. I should talk over
The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull.
Discovery,
This
not my
despite
favourite
no
Yellow
evidence of
album.
a struggle.
Sorry, I'm
It
talking
took
over
the
him again.
spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims.
People don't like it when I talk
The
over
last
them.
4 skiers were found
people.
buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No
people driving
external
in the
damage
snow.
nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
So, knowing that it's a dangerous mountain and something shitty went down, we should probably go and explore it on our own. I bet that's what's going to happen. So, yeah, excuse me. I've not been sick for like a year. But it's decided to come out in full force, make up for lost time. So I might sound a little bit off. I might sound a little bit off today. I've got to do podquisition later and all. But that's alright. It's okay. It's one of those ones where your mind is like perfectly rational, lucid. Like I'm firing on all cylinders up in my head brain. Thinking like a shot, you know, but I feel drunk and like I can't string words together properly out of my head face. But it's that frustrating kind of thing, you know, where like you are on the ball and proper, but there's like the wires between your brain and the rest of you's just been kind of pulled out of place a little bit. I'm gonna run along this path. Where's even the mountain even? I can't even see a mountain. Can't run for too long. Oh yeah, don't look down when it's all blurry. There we go. Nice music. Kind of reminds me of Silent Hill in a little ways. I'm gonna go this way. Get off the rock. Looks nice. Heard something all creaky. From what little, because as you know on this series of videos, I don't necessarily do a lot of looking into things. I go in blind. But from what little I did pick up... Oh, hello. Looks like we're using our Witcher senses to explore the area. Oh. But yeah, from what I know, people have been calling it, like, it's like Slender, but good. You know, it's one of those run around collecting things, and sometimes you might get chased a bit, but people have said, even if you're not a fan of that kind of thing, which I kind of am, but I feel like, you know, it's just been done to death now. But I am always interested in in an interesting take on it. Well, I'm interested in something that's interesting. That doesn't say much at all. Oh, hello. And the other little thing... Oh.
The only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
Huh? Have we died or not? Fuck it, we'll just run through the snow. Oh yeah, the other thing that I heard was that there are some jump scares, but it doesn't rely on them in a horror, which is good for a horror game, because, you know, I like jump scares actually. I've defended them in the past, but again, so many games... Oh, did we just respawn or something? But again, so many games misunderstand how to use a jump scare properly. It's weird, we seem to just kind of disappear and respawn in a thing. Okay, seems like we're slowing down, we can't run anymore. Oh wait, no, here we are, we're running. Can't see jack shit. I'm assuming this is intended. Well. What the fuck? Are they just our footprints? Is there something I've got to solve to do this or not? I don't know. I'm really not in the right frame of mind to do this. This was a bad thing to do for me. I need my Witcher senses. These are our footprints. Footy footprints. I keep thinking I'm seeing things. Oh wait, no, I think I am seeing a thing. What's that? It's a glowy glow. Press E. Damn right I'll press E, look. We found a fucking tent, you...
I am right behind you.
That doesn't sound ominous at all. How exciting. That was right. That was a classy opener. I should actually talk while this is going on. This is dull. Okay, here we go. Act 2. Back in the habit.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity when others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will.
It's really hard to do in Dark Souls.
That you were a monster that deserved punishment. When you could really not remember your sins. When they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark.
You've not been diddling kids, have you?
That in their darkness, you have never been alone.
Uh-oh. Right, so that's the end of that. Got footprints to follow here. I'm assuming that's something to do. Press F for survival info. Hell yeah. Like, that's a oh, F1. Running. Okay. Set off on a longer journey, rest in the camp. Set a goal for a safe route. You can focus right there on an object, take a better look at it. Lighting your way with flashlight, observe the environment carefully. This is all, they're going big on the survival thing. But proper survival. This isn't punching trees to get bits of wood. This feels like, you know, set up a safe camp, strike out, know where you're going. I like that kind of thing. Barely accessible, recommended to interesting places and shortcuts. Huh. I like all that. Map. Right. Where are we? I guess we're the red thing. Guess that's us. Can't really mark anything, I don't think. No. Huh. Oh no, the footprints went away. I mean, we'll probably just run around randomly for a bit, see what happens. I see that red tower there, maybe... I mean, that looks like as good a goal as any. That's pretty. That is nice. Some sort of meteor. Oh.
I set out the moment I heard about the incident.
Huh.
I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case.
Unit.
I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue.
Mind me, I'm just drinking my coffee.
While waiting for them, I started
Decaf.
asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team had finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before
Buy
anyone
into
else's.
my unit role.
We established priorities, checked the equipment, and set off right away. It was not until February the 26th we found the tent that I believe belonged to the students. Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic.
We know this.
The tracks in the snow led to a forest 1.5 kilometers away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters and we had to carefully search the entire area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us. I was convinced that something more than just an accident had occurred here. I had the feeling we were dealing with something unnatural.
Okay. Good. Right. You'll close that. That's good. Oh, what? Everything's going all funny. Oh my. I feel like it was a good thing we backed away. What? I saw some ghostly figures running. We'll follow this one because it's going in the direction of that red tower. Huh. I'm really digging this so far. Isn't it nice to pick up one of these random games off Steam and be impressed? Actually be somewhat impressed. It's well paced, it's got a really good atmosphere to it, looks nice, you know. I mean, it's not fucking, you know, clearly not a $1 billion budget thing. But they worked with what they have to make something, you know, with a sense of style and a visual strength to it. Like a real artistic core structure, which so many games fail to understand, both big budget and small budget. We fully lost sight of that red tower now. Hopefully we've not been led down a merry chase, hopefully we've not been fucked up the head, what?
You are remarkable, just like me. But you are losing your mind, my friend. You're slipping slowly into the abyss, and there is no one to give you a hand. And at the bottom, I am the only one waiting for you.
Oh my. I feel like I'm in the right frame of mind to play a game like this. Uh-oh, I hear wolves. Oh wait, that was the torch. I was thinking things are getting dark, better put the torch on, and it turns out I've got the torch on. But again, like it's dark and spooky, but they've not made it pitch fucking black. Like, I can see all the details and everything. But nonetheless, the darkness feels ominous. You know, this feels intimidating, without making me unable to see a damn thing. Even without the torch, like, you can get a decent view of things, which is good. You know, again, so many games think that darkness means complete restriction of vision, and that's the only way to be scary. Hell, right now, this is a masterclass of building an atmosphere for a smaller horror game. Stuff, look at that. Like, I'm legitimately excited by this. Even though so far it's just been very kind of, you know, quote-unquote walking simulator-ish. It doesn't matter. Like, you can do a good one of those. This is, like, the opposite of fucking Wonder, which I've been playing more of because I'm going to review it, maybe today, if I can gather my wits about me. I'm going to slag that one to hell. Where was that? There was like a little housey place, wasn't there? Oh, the torch is going. That doesn't sound good. Look good. Just this sense that, like, this is a really vast world and stuff. And that everywhere you're looking at could be a place to explore. And find something spooky. Right now I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but... Oh my, what's that? Oh dear. Oh god, we can't jump. Oh no, fuck. Oh dear. Let's see where that takes us. Play with your sounds and music on. Good call. Okay, so that's put us all the way back here. Let's go the other way. Yeah, no worries. We've got a good head start on this runner. Let's see where they're going. There's another one. Okay, yeah. Naturally, there's no way we can catch up to them eventually. Right, we'll go this way. So we can't jump, I know that now. So next time I won't try and get over a ledge. It's a bit odd that you can't jump. I need to focus on that more, press right click for things. I'll have to keep the flashlight off for now, we can see just fine. See just fine, thanks. Okay, so we know that there are dangerous things lurking in the mountains. We know that much. This isn't just the vanishing of Ethan Carter, but Chile. Multiple routes. Some weird hissing then. Get out of my way! Right. Can we get up somewhere like that? No. I feel like it's a very well designed sort of environment as well. Very nicely laid out. Just hearing wailing that could be wind or not. It's good sound design as well. I mean, I naturally have it down relatively low just so that I can hear myself and can the microphone doesn't. There's definitely wolves. The microphone doesn't pick anything up, but even having the volume rather low on my headphones, it's really effective sound design. Which again is an important aspect of horror games that people don't quite respect. You know, people rely on out-of-tune violin screeching to make you scared, which again has a place. So long as you've built up atmosphere beforehand. I mean, half the scares in Insidious are thanks to the soundtrack. But they also build up an air of intimidation. I've got a lot of respect for Insidious as a jump scare film. You know, jump scares work in tandem with a building of atmosphere and an establishment of a premise. And of course, part of that is this kind of thing, you know, this slow build, echoey sounds in the distance, the promise of threats. Oh, hello, more running folks. Holy shit, this way to the pizza party. Disappearing. And everything's all very orange. Something tells me it's a bad idea to wander into the clouds. Okay, follow the last one that ran, or the last one that we saw, the last one to disappear. There we are. If I keep saying sentences, eventually I'll hit on the right sentence to say. Ooh. coordinates. 39 north, 91 east. North. '91 east, round about there. But again, there's no way to mark it, so well, I don't know. You know, I'm terrible with maps as well. Navigation, not the strong suit. But you know. Especially since, I mean, the map really doesn't... Okay. Let's get our breath back so we can look at the map. Yeah, you really don't get a clue as to where you are on the map. These are all different things. Zoom lower map. Okay. Didn't really help me much, but what can you do? It is interesting they've not put any major survival elements in that I can see. There's no worrying about freezing to death, dying of thirst. Definitely they're not going for that sort of experience, which I'm fine with. There's enough of those games, I feel. There's some sort of cave there. Hopefully we didn't get turned around when I looked at the map. This doesn't look familiar. I'll go this way. Oh, I can see that red tower again in the distance. If indeed it's the same red tower, we don't know. Ooh, blue cave. Blue cave. A cave with icicles and shit. Oh, more coordinates. Or maybe this tells us where we are. 25 north, 80 east. Is that east? Yeah. Let's see. 25 north, 80 east. Could be. Yeah, that must be clues as to where we are on the map. That's interesting. I don't know why I didn't work that out sooner. Well, because I'm stupid. Nothing at the cave here. But we do know there's a... The map seems to indicate a series of tunnels or something not too far away from us. In what direction I don't know, because I as I said, terrible navigator, no real sense of direction. But I feel like if we just run randomly around in the forest, frightened and disoriented, we'll find something fun, won't we, kids? I have to wonder if that scary shadow thing is actively wandering around the mountain, or if it only spawns in a distinct place. We've not seen him. We've seen him for a while. there. Bloke must be freezing his bollocks off. See something weird and shimmery over here. Let's have a look. Ah, got us a note.
We discovered the first bodies by the pine trees. A makeshift campfire suggested they tried to warm up. The bodies were only in underwear. I decided to thoroughly search the area between the tent and the tree line. I discovered the other bodies every few hundred meters apart. The position indicated the victims attempted to return to the tent as fast as they could. This could mean that the threat was gone and the group decided to go back to the tent, or just the opposite. Someone or something appeared from the forest and forced its victims to run. At this point, it is difficult to determine what exactly happened. I have collected small samples from all bodies for further research at the unit's laboratory. I discussed the situation with the rest of the rescue team, and afterwards they focused on the visual inspection of the tent and areas by the trees, and I entered the forest.
Ooh. Okay, is anything dangerous going to happen here? No? Okay. So yeah, definite obvious sort of comparisons can be made with Slender as you walk around collecting pages of things. But infinitely more interesting as there's, you know, a real story going on, and just the very world, I guess, has its own real sense of personality. Oh, it's the bad one. Oh. Okay, well, that's Kholat anyway. I'll leave it at that. We've gone on for quite a while, and plus I'm getting a bit woozy. So that's fun. That's exciting. I dig it. I really dig it. So, but